Hello and welcome to the Learning to Slay the Beast podcast, a resilience podcast where we talk about all the challenging things that we're working to overcome, like anxiety, obesity, health, and relationship issues. My name is Sarah. After chatting with Dr. Roseann Capanna-Hodge, children's mental health expert, last week on the podcast, I was really taken by her stressing of the importance of a daily practice to calm our nervous system and how much that can impact our health and our children's health. She suggested a number of ideas that could serve as that daily practice, such as neurofeedback, biofeedback, gratitude journaling, her 4-7-8 breathing technique, and also meditation. I wanted to offer you a micro meditation of about 5 minutes to help you get started in meeting this daily practice that Dr. Capanna-Hodge has suggested. Here is the micro meditation for this week. Enjoy. Let's start in a comfortable position for your micro meditation. You can close your eyes if you're able to right now. Let's begin by noticing our breath coming into our body, relaxing our muscles and reducing tension as we breathe. We're noticing how our body is connected, both our breath and our body, and that helps us to focus and be present in our own body. Let's start with our 3 breaths. First, we'll breathe into our stomach and out. Next, we'll breathe into our chest, then our stomach, and breathe it out. And lastly, into our throat, our chest, and into our stomach, and release. The intention of today's meditation is to take a few minutes to rest, relax, and calm our nervous system. Let's be grateful to ourselves for taking this time today. Let's sit in that gratitude today for our gifts, no matter how small they are. Let's take a moment to find something to be grateful for. Maybe it's a good night's sleep last night, or maybe the day is sunny today, or you've been able to speak with a loved one, or had some type of success. Feel that gratitude coming into our chest and then feeling it radiate throughout our body, and feel the impacts of taking a moment of gratitude. Now let's move into our 4-7-8 breath work. We're going to be breathing in for 4, holding that breath, and then breathing out for 8 and repeating that. The breath work doesn't have to be perfect, and it may feel challenging at first, but as you keep working through it, it's going to ease. So breathe in for 4. Now hold it for 7. And release over 8. Good. Let's try another round. Breathing in for 4. Holding for 7. And release. Let's try again. Breathing in hold, and release. Let's do another. Breathe in, hold, and release. One more. Breathe in, hold, and release. Now we can come back into our body again. We've taken a few moments to do some breath work, wiggling our body to wake it back up, opening our eyes into our dark room, and focusing on one color as we come back fully into our body. That concludes your 5-minute micro meditation. Now, if you want to begin to meet your 10-minute meditation or nervous system calming activity, you could do this micro meditation twice. Or following the chimes, you could just continue for that 4-7-8 breathing for another 5 minutes. And that will help you to then get to that 10-minute goal of taking time to calm your nervous system. You could also pair the meditation with a few minutes of journaling, taking those thoughts of gratitude that you had during the meditation and expanding on those for a few more minutes in calmness. You could also just lay there for 5 more minutes or so, taking a break and being with yourself in relaxation. Try working these practices into your daily routine whenever possible. And I hope that then you will start to see the impacts on your health, as Dr. Roseann Capanna-Hodge has suggested when pairing that with other healthy practices. Thanks for tuning in this week, and I hope you have a restful week. I wrote a book, and I am so excited to share it with all of you. Pendulum by S.E. German is now available. The story follows a young boy named Ben as he changes from a silly, energetic, happy little guy to a boy that is anxious, obsessive, emotional, angry, and depressed. After visiting 20 doctors and getting 7 misdiagnoses, his mental health declining even further, he's finally diagnosed with PANDAS, a neuroimmune disorder. PANDAS stands for Pediatric Autoimmune Neuropsychiatric Disorder Associated with Streptococcal Infections. It's a little known and understood disorder without a cure. At 8 years old, Ben and his family move to a new city to start a new life. He gains confidence, navigates his first crush, and plays competitive sports. Ben encounters many challenges in a new school while also coping with his mental health issues and trying to understand and accept himself and his disorder. Ben shares how he handles all the trials of being a middle grader and having PANDAS, and his unique outlook on both the disorder and his life. Pendulum is available at Amazon.com, Amazon.ca, and also through the Friesen Press bookstore. It can be found in hardcover, paperback, and the ebook. I hope you will check it out soon. I am creating an email list community under the name Real Life Project Co., which is my company name. And with this email list, I'm going to be communicating all about what's going on with the podcast, how things are going in terms of my writing career, and any special events or offers that are coming up, including our current offer, which is a free self-care 30-day calendar that gives you tons of ideas for self-care to challenge yourself to keep looking after yourself for a whole month straight. If you want to join my email community, please go to my Instagram page at Sarah Lady Gluten and click on the link in the bio, which goes to the Real Life Project Co. webpage. And there you'll have the opportunity to sign up to be part of this community. I've been sending emails just about every week, giving updates on how things are going and where the podcast is at. And I hope that you'll join this community and find connection with me there. Thank you for listening to the Learning to Slay the Beast podcast. Please keep in mind this podcast is not intended to be medical or professional advice. If you are looking for that advice, please seek that out from a professional. If you'd like to hear more from me, you can visit my blog, www.theallergybeast.wordpress.com, or follow me online at Sarah Lady Gluten on Instagram, SaraLadyGluten, or the Facebook page, Sarah-Lady Gluten. If you do like the podcast, please consider subscribing so that you will get the podcast update every week and or reviewing the podcast on whatever platform you listen to. Thanks again and have a great week.